my God, it's start time. That's what I get for looking at my phone. Chat, how are you? I'm just sitting there twiddling my thumbs. I was not. I was typing with my thumbs on my phone. Get it right. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. How are y'all? Happy time zone day. Woo, happy headphone hair day. We got it going on. Schedule says 8:30. You're early. What schedule? I had a Twitch schedule at some point. Was I supposed to be? Sorry, talking to my daughter real quick. I'm 10 minutes early. Oh, I see what you're saying. So yeah, it's 11:30-ish on Wednesdays. But you know what? That's going to change next week. Next week, chat. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I wish I was going in the SF. Next week, the podcast begins on Thursdays at 9 a.m. So that gives me the opportunity to change up this schedule. Like, do I do 10 a.m. Tuesday, 10 a.m. Wednesday, and then like 2 o'clock Thursday? That's what I was thinking about. Ink Apothecarian. I know Ink Apothecarian's on that bandwagon. So like 10, 10, 2 is kind of what I'm thinking. Would that work? Probably. Thursday afternoons, I can generally move things around. You're moving the podcast. What am I supposed to do on Wednesday? Like Namiki Winter Vlad said, find a new Wednesday podcast. We almost used that as the show title today. I am here. Yeah, find a new Wednesday podcast. So like 10, 10, 2. That way I can do, if I get a break after the podcast, I'm more likely to go do a little bit of a longer stream. So yeah, I could do like a longer stream. If I give myself a break after the podcast. Toby, excuse you. Kachoo. Can y'all hear that? Dang. You okay, buddy? My goodness. My Closet of Doom stream. What time did that start? No, it started at 10. Same. Beard looks good today. I was just thinking I need to trim, but I think it looks better longer. Are you okay? You been a good boy? All right. I should have taken Toby out before I started, but we're not going to go too long today. You can handle it. You can make it. All right. Until he starts barking at me. Nice shirt. New. It is a new shirt. It makes it, this shirt. I got it like a different pattern, like than I normally do, which I like. It's a cool shirt, but it makes me look like professional and stuff. It's actually long sleeve. Did someone summon me by talking about hair? Come here. This is actually the first time I've worn it. It's long sleeve, which I don't mind wearing long sleeve when it's hot, but I was waiting till it cooled down some. Even these are like super thin. Come here. You want to come up here? No, he does not want to come up here. So yeah, new shirt. How good are the Lamy M17 refills? I got 2 in the mail yesterday and they're game changing. Yeah, I think that's a way to put it, is game changing. Like, they're ruining everything to like start putting these Jetstream refills in there. So hopefully they're eventually just gonna have to put them in everything. How well do I know you to tell a new shirt? I mean, 3 times a week. I mean, I got a lot of shirts. Yeah, almost didn't sweat to death walking the dog this morning. I know, right? You seem very relaxed today. I mean, I just finished the podcast. It's usually a good time. I'm usually still wound up, like talking. I talked a lot this episode. Just rambling. I was a rambling man this episode. we didn't get very far in our. We were gonna get to some Ask TPA today, but I just talked too much. Happens. It happens. Howdy, Power Belly. T-shirts greater than polos. Yeah. How about why not both? I'm a why not both guy. Sad to inform you, but I've known you a long time and you need more than a shirt to look professional. That's fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. The trick is I don't try to look professional. So I've got that going for me, which is nice. Collars bother your neck? I have to have a collar. Non-collars. Slumberland Studio, if I ever do that, please intervene. Like physically intervene. Like come over here and just go whap and then just leave. Trick is be professional, look however you like. That's the ticket. That's the ticket. Yeah, y'all can just, if I ever start rambling like a Red Hat and DC person, just do me like the scene in Airplane, which is probably like, like very inappropriate these days, where you're just walking up the aisle and just smacking some sense into me. That scene would not fly these days, would it? Hello, Glyph. Merry Glyphmas. I don't know why I said that. I'm just on one today. I just finished the podcast, so I'm wound up. What do y'all want to talk about? I don't have anything to talk about, so let's just talk about stuff. Pins. Leslie Nielsen, yeah. Have we already discussed the fact that 25 countries have suspended mail service to the U.S.? It's crazy. Yeah. And thank you for the sub. Yeah, I don't know what this next few weeks is going to look like. Is the Esterbrook Bunga Box pen worth that loony price? I don't think so. We talked about it on the podcast today. It's 100% going to sell out, right? There's like this balance, right? Class, 49 months of sub and let's go. SF Pen Show around the corner. I'm starting to get jelly. So like that's the story, Ink Apothecarian. Like that's the story with like any pen that's over $3. But I get the specific question around that pen, and I like my feeling was it's kind of like the Lamy with the ring around it. It's independently fantastic, but it doesn't meet my really high expectations I have for that type of collaboration, or in Lamy, that type of product with the diamond cast tax. Yeah, it has the diamond cast tax, but it's not that. Yeah. Brad, I purchased a Pilot Lavelle plastic pen from Spearbog. Oh, nice. Nice. So yeah, it's like a beautiful pen, but they set my expectations on the Cherry Blossom last year. So literally, this is all in the podcast today. We talked about this specific issue. They set the expectations so high with the Cherry Blossom last year that it just makes this one look worse, even though it's like a 10 out of 10 pen. Does that make sense? Right? So, yeah, they have the cool blotter paper. They added in the extras, painted converters, blotter paper. It's beautiful. It's great. It's my color. Like those colors are great. So yeah, this pen will 100% sell out. If you want this pen, you should buy it. Right? Like, I regret not getting the Cherry Blossom. I should probably think about looking for one. But not a big deal. I don't need any pens right now. But August has been very good to the Pen Addict 100. We need to go this way on it, not this way. So yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm done buying pens for the rest of the year, but like I'm in really good shape right now. Like I've got so many new pens that I'm good. You have a pen I'll take. What was it? We were talking about it yesterday. I already forgot. I'm glad I already forgot. What was it? See, I already forget. Pen Addict 100 hexadecimal. I know Rob will take this one. Yeah, Funky Town. Funky Town's great. Palomino. Oh, okay. Yeah, that pen's not going anywhere. That's one of the great pens. Yeah, I just call it the Sparkle Horse. All you have to do is say Sparkle Horse. Brad, do you know any special releases or announcement that should be fun to check out at SF? I haven't been totally paying attention. Yeah, Rob Funky Town. What did I see the other day? I swear I just saw something yesterday that was making me go, the new, yeah, I talked about it today, Sir Cobalt. Not a special release, but I've never seen Sean Newton make the Prospector in so many cool materials and colors and designs. That was also on today's podcast, which is not released yet. So, am I crazy or do you have an Esterbrook and Diamond cast? I do. It was called Montana Sapphire. And like, this one is like literal diamond cast. Yeah, so I gave Sean the shout out of the week because when I saw those prospectors, I like gasped. Like that's my kind of pen, and that's what I said. I'm glad I'm not going to San Fran because I would buy one of those, and they're pretty expensive. And it's like I don't need another expensive pen necessarily. So this is the first one they did. It's called Montana Sapphire. It's crazy. Like, you want diamond cast? I got diamond cast in your diamond cast with this one. That's not diamond cast. This is diamond cast. What's up, Boo-You? So, yeah. Totally sick. Papa Weo, 29 months of subbing. You're blinded? No, you're not. Now you are. This will blind you. This one actually has shimmer in it, but I've never been able to show it on camera. I see it when I'm writing. What's up, Archio? Woo, 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 woo. So yeah, I love Esterbrook's. Trying to see if my wife's home or... Ooh, no, delivery. Send you information on the pilot, so yeah. Sorry, other dogs. It's like saying the things that make your phones answer, which I won't do. So yeah, this one's sick. Probably not going anywhere. Do I have the journaler nib in this one? No, I just have a stock fine nib in this one. No, this is mod. What nib? This might actually be. What's the kind of sceptery looking? What are their names for their nibs? It's not the journaler. It's not the needlepoint. What's the other one? We got something delivered. Scribe. It might be a scribe. It might not be anything. I gotta look at this. It just looks like it's been modified, right? So this is a fine nib. It doesn't have the normal tipping on it, but I can't totally tell. Sorry, bad loop here. Something's going on with the nib. It's not a stub. This has definitely been touched, though, right? It doesn't look like a stock fine. So, anyway, yeah, that's the OG Diamond Cast. I like the Kakuno nib EF, but it dries too fast and converter sucks. I like this nib, cool in a pocket pen. Yeah, I like the Kakuno. I like Pilot's EFs are tough. I do like them on occasion. I tend to go with the fine. So I see it's basically September with the St. Jude stuff announced this morning. So it might be the Techo nib. I think that's the one I got, Mafia Geek. Now that you say that, I think that's it. Because I remember getting an early sample of that. All right, see you, Pen Addict. Jeez Louise. See you, Glyph. So yeah, the St. Jude stuff announced when we were podcasting. So Mike and I were talking about it afterwards. I haven't seen that link, But I'm gonna add I'm gonna do some of the stuff on stream, and we'll figure out maybe. God, we'd have to do it Thursday, wouldn't we? We should think of things to make me do on stream for donations. Speaking of prospectors, art. Yeah, I was definitely thinking art. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Techo. Now that y'all say that, because I remember getting one, like a loose one. Mick Penthusiast, 27 months of subbing. Let's go. This was my prospector. Why I don't need a new prospector, but those ones were tempting me that Sean put out. But I'm pretty much in love with mine. Dance on stream, we definitely don't want that. I think more like dominant industry book, like painting pages, like generally mess making kind of stuff. But I need to think about that quickly. Pickleball paddle bounces, I could go a long time. That would drive y'all nuts, by the way. 5,000 times. Get Brad to Cabbage Patch. About all I can do is like the sprinkler, because I can sit in the chair and do that one. We're not doing that. Stream Jukebox, $10 is saying the change the song in the background. Good morning, all the hobbies. Are you ready? Are you ready? Is your butt ready? Hold on to your butts. So excited for SF, dude. It's gonna be sick. The little baby saguaros. I never know if I say that right. Are looking pretty cool. The Faux Hawk is reaching haircut levels, and the Faux Hawk has had headphones on too, so it's kind of a mess. I like this color. Let's see what's up. So I haven't seen this yet, so I want to look. So, oh my God. Where's me? There's me in orange. There's Tron Brad. I'm a Rio coloring book for St. Jude content. Ooh, that could be a good idea. Let me pull that up. Screensavers. Oh my God, that's me. That's me throwing the Tron disc on the screensaver. Working on the article in AM, then packing in between. Nice. Dude, that's me as a screensaver. Sick. So I'm going to... I need to build my stuff. So, Rob Knight cheating already. Is there a report button on this page? Yeah, cheating. Delete. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Like this weekend, I'll build my stuff out for Twitch. I've already got like my Play Live tools and all this stuff, so there'll be fun things we can play around with. So I got some work ahead of me this weekend. SD bung box or relay desk mat? Sorry, my head is up here from the other week and I don't like it. Did Olive Octopus, did you send me one of these books or just like pages from a book? You need that Brad face coin, right? It's orange. It's orange. Like this. If not, I can order them. I'll have to look. I will have to look. Oh, passport size is a good idea. Zombie invasion. All right, we'll look at that. So Olive Octopus sent me some of hers. I was wondering, it seems like I have one of these though from somewhere or someone. Tell Eric on the Slack. Yeah, I bet he could do that. That would be sick. To get the passport sizes, yeah. All right. What else do we need to talk about? Get to see Eric this week. Will you tell him something for me from Corolla? Will you tell him I'm disappointed that I was in his hometown and he didn't come see me? I'm very disappointed that he would travel to San Francisco to see you, but wouldn't walk across the street to see me. I said it. Very disappointed. You know, just for that, I should just give away the Amarillo stationery Sinclair. I didn't show up for work. That's true. That's true. Damn it. Sorry. He didn't come get. Oh, where is it? Oh man, I gotta send him some Brad Amarillo stickers. Where is it? I know I have one in here. I gotta send this to Eric. So yeah, that was my Amarillo. It cut off my shoes though, which was definitely part of the kit, part of the fit. I mean, not the kit, also a kit. I won't be able to join tomorrow's stream, so here's a little something something. He's the Chicago Pelican Hubmaster. You know what? He's the Chicago didn't show up for the Atlas sidewalk sale to come see me, is what he is. You would have crossed the street to see me, right? How was Modest Mouse? Disappointing, but not their fault. They got rained out. We had a weather delay because it was an outdoor concert. They got in like 3, maybe 4 songs. Like on the second song, the guitarist like pedal board shorted out, and he was out for like the next 2 songs. And then they were just trying to like wing it. And then we got like an hour and a half delay, and they were not allowed to come back on. So they, thank you all the hobbies. Oh, that bit thing is not working. Fix the bit things. Very modest amount of songs. They opened with Float On. And then I don't remember the next song. And then after that, it was kind of a mess. So what I've done is I've gone back and listened to a crap ton of Modest Mouse since I've been back. And watched some of their other live concerts. So they're like really good live. Like that would have been cool. That would have been cool. So they did not let them come back on. They just set up for Flaming Lips and let them go. Because I don't know if they had like, they were almost acting, and I didn't see this. They were almost acting like there was a time limit of the venue. Right? Like they had to end at an X amount of time. Like I don't know if that's like a where they're located type of thing, since it's outdoor and loud. Would there have been like a time limit? So they got whacked from the schedule. So we basically got like 1.5 Modest Mouse songs, and then a bunch of trying to figure out what's going on. We got the full Flaming Lips show though. The storm passed. We got the full Flaming Lips show, which was what I was there for. So who knows? Who knows? I haven't looked at their. I should go look at their set list. Like I made a playlist for the Flaming Lips set list, which is pretty consistent. Yeah, almost all outdoor venues in the middle of the desert have a time limit. That would be my guess. Certainly be my guess. So disappointed, yeah. But in retrospect, mostly, like I was there for the Flaming Lips. They crushed. And in retrospect, I would have liked to see more Modest Mouse, because I've been listening to like some of their older stuff, and I've never been like into Modest Mouse. I'd like know the songs just from like that's around what I listen to. But some of the older albums are like really good. Really good. So anyway. All right, any pin stuff to talk about? So yeah, I've been listening to the what's the Lonely West, whatever. The names are so long. I think I've listened to that album 3 times this weekend. The Lonesome Crowded West. Did you order the new Pelican art pin yet? No, did you? Is that a U pin? Do you like the 600? Sunday is Hobo Day. Is that the first? What's the hot What's the hot hobo action this day? Yeah, Lonesome Crowded West, I missed. Like, straight up. What's the holdup on color and line variations on the M17? I wish I knew. Did the biddies get sent? They did. Thank you so much. All the hobbies got 1,000 biddies from you. You're the bomb. I appreciate you. Yeah, I thought the 600 was too small for you. Cowboy Dan's what got you into Modest Mouse. That album is just unbelievable. I missed out on that. Okay, that Junji Ito seems to be the name I keep seeing. Let me look at a couple of these. Oh, this is not a Mac. Did y'all hear that alert? It's Japan only. Those look pretty sick. Yeah. That's pretty good. How are those companies like was it White Rabbit and stuff? Are they gonna still kind of like we're in the pickle, Chad. It's finally getting here. We're in the situation. Like show you my currently inked, I can do that. Like are the proxies 40 to 60 per order? Yeah. Interesting. Like, look at that. I like the interior. Cool. We're in it now. So that Galen is offering to charge duties and tariffs up front. Interesting. Some people are ordering Hobo directly. Are they shipping? Is Hobo directly shipping? Middlemen or middlemening. Bought me some Dens pins and some Galen just in time. Yeah, God. Like this next month, I'm really. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna have to do a podcast kind of come the end of September. I know that it's very U.S. focused, like experiences, but like the whole thing is just it's madness. It's madness. Someone mocked up carts on Hobo Eating ordering direct, and they're being charged 15 processing fees for items that require tariffs. Interesting. They have a tiny robot paperweight and a custom jet stream. Nice. Time to whip out the tariff talk artwork again. This will be busy the rest of the year. Rob's the best. Yeah, tariff talk. Here's tariff talk. We're screwed. Yeah, we'll see. All right, let's do currently inked. Mail suspensions, jeez. Yeah, grab a cup of more expensive coffee. I gotta buy cheaper coffee. Sacrifice cheaper coffee. All right, let's do. Who was it asking? Was it Spore? Who was asking currently inked? Let's do that real quick because I've actually been using most of these pens recently. Out of this list, let's see. So we do currently inked. Do we need a new page for that? All right. We can continue the tariff talks. We can talk about anything. Make us happy, Brad, right? Do the thing. All right. Currently inked. Is the idea that a September update means we'll just have more clarity on how much more money we'll have to spend with shipment of stream? Yeah, probably. All right, let's see. Can we fit all this in here? We can do it like this. All right, currently inked. We're gonna start with this one because it's hot fire. Yeah, we have no plan. We only have concepts of a plan around here. So, I was at a doctor's appointment. Hope everything's okay. Dentist appointments were due on August 21st. All right, I guess we're going to have to move the pins because the camera doesn't like it when we do it like this. Why Studio Brassing? Any guess? We should play Guess the Ink, and I can't leave until y'all guess the ink on all the pins, and I'll be here all day. So we're not going to do that. I put one of my most favorite inks in here. And this has a broad cursive italic nib in it, and it effing rules. It effing rules. Noodler Space State for all of them. You're the worst. Robert Arster Candy Red, that would be a good choice. You're in the ballpark. It's literally, yeah, a Kibi. It's a Kibi. See, Spore knows. Spore asked for this and answered the questions. It's a Kibi. This is, where did I write with this recently? Oh, maybe in my 5-year journal, which I'm not going to show you that. God, it's so good. Start over here. So, this pen. Look at that, chat. Man. It's pretty. Kind of rules. Kind of rules. Yeah. And it's perfect for this pen too. Like it just, I don't know, everything about that works. All right, then in here we have the dominant, Van Diemen's Nightfall, which is pretty readable. And this is the Leonardo Magico from Galen, which I can't believe how much I like the size and feel of this pen. I should have gotten one of these a long time ago. Interesting, Ink Apothecarian. All right, Rob, avert your eyes, Rob, and anyone who's like blinded by this. I'm really liking the nib. So that is, I actually have PM5 right here. I'll do a comparison in a minute. That is Peacock Springs by Bob Dupress, Coral Creations. So this nib is so good. I'm going to write small with it because that's how it writes. I'm very happy with this combo. I'll probably change up inks in there, maybe do a purple or a bright pink. But that nib, when I'm locked in, that nib can write some words, man. That's my feel. That orange is amazing. Yeah, that green is hot. But this is the green I didn't need to buy because I have a bunch of greens like this color at home, but I was out. I was at the store with the pens. So Here's the difference in those two materials. Primary Manipulation 5 and the Peacock springs. So this is Little Hollow Customs Mistress, and this is Bungu Box Sanctuary Blue. Yeah. That Galen that's a good way to put it. It's just kind of like pure. One of the Kala Neon inks. So I only have orange. I bought the whole set and I gave away all the colors, but like the blue one would be sick. But I'm not gonna like orange in that pen. So that's Sanctuary Blue. Brad, is that a brass pen? So that's the brass section. And I'm a huge proponent of metal section pens, standard pens, gel pens, pens with metal sections, pens with weight up front and lightness in the back. I'm a huge fan of. So it's not overly hefty; it's just front weighted, and this is pretty heavy. Like I can weight. You want me to weigh it for you? Actually, I want to weigh it for me. Where's my scale? It's not overly heavy, but it's just it fits what I like in a pen. All right. So this is full cap and full cap and everything, and then I'll take the cap off. So 32 grams total. Without the cap, 25. So it's not outrageous by any stretch. It's right. It's balanced correctly. So like how much in comparison to the 845 should be lighter, right? Yeah, 28. Even though it's a bigger pen. That's what that metal section does. That was the Little Hollow Customs Mistress model with so they do it with metal sections and with acrylic sections. I'm going to be reviewing this one soon in the coming weeks. I've been using it a bunch. And then just like complete Conklin All-American range. Gotcha. So yeah, that's really good. So that's nickel silver is what this material is, which I didn't know that was a thing. Same as Alami Studio. Interesting. All right, then we have the 845. And this is... God, this nib's so good. So I'm going to enjoy this pen a lot. So this has been a long time on the list, and we finally got it. And then I still have a couple. These two I haven't been using that much. You got it, Dens? Thanks. Thank you. You could watch this all day. I just don't have all. If I had every pen inked up, that would be a goal. Brad inks up every pen in the top 100. Don't tempt me. That'd be a large number. So the Stratified, I'm loving. I need to clean it, but I love this ink. I'm going to finish using this ink. This is Colorverse Blue Crab, and I haven't used this in a couple days. You can see, but this ink is so good. I want to finish up. I'm probably got a ways to go, and it just, I don't know. I really nailed it with the. I really nailed it with the nib and selection on this. Yeah, I got like half a converter left. So we got a ways to go on this one. Marilyn mentioned. Oh yeah, we have blue crabs now, chat. Do you know that? We have blue crabs. When this dries, I'll show it to you a little bit better, but it's such a good color. I don't know why this is so bright right now. I'm usually not seeing this hot spot on the white page, but Whatever. All right, then the Elved. Whoop. I haven't been using this as much recently. Yeah. This is I think Suku Hikari. I don't know if I'm spelling that right, but it's like a turtle. This is the perfect ink. This is the perfect ink for that. We'll let that dry too, but it's a little bit lighter. I mean, it's a little bit darker than 260. Like, if you combine these two inks, then you have 28. Ackerman 28. So this is lighter than Ackerman 28, and this is darker. But that's pretty much my color range of greens. You should swap a Sailor EF into the Elved. I really like my perspective grind, and it's a cactus. It has a cactus nib. Look, we like themes here. Green, cactus, green. We got to stay on theme, man. But I will tell you this. When you send me one with a Sailor nib in it, I will ink it up and use it. So just for the record. So yeah, I'm not opposed to it. Just not in this one. And this is the goat black. Oh, that's so good. Atla just put this neat. Oh, I saw that. I saw that Namiki. I'm on Pilot's PR list, so they sent that out like yesterday or the day before. Chokuro. It just runs really good. What's up, Pack? How we living? Chokuro. The goat black. This I've been using pretty frequently. I do need to hydrate. I'm almost out of water. This is currently inked. So this is the Decimo. With a like a mini Kodachi grind. And this is why is this writing so inky? I haven't used this in a couple of days. Oh, I spelled that wrong. We're just gonna leave that. Sukiyo. I might need to clean out the tip of this one. It's usually not that wide. But I like this nib. It feels a little wider than normal. Living large and small, I feel you. All right, last one. Spooky pen. The ghouls. I still got to watch Inky Rocks apparently explain the ghouls. She bought one of these also from Bungu Box and explains the ghouls a little bit more. Slinky Neck and all. Slinky Neck and crew. So, and this one has Swamp Ass in it. And this is probably the finest nib I got going right now. So this is Sailor Swamp Ass. I have 3 green inks inked up. Who knew that was that guy? Oh, I didn't do a line under that one. Rip. Yeah, I'm super happy with this. You got here just in time. You heard Swamp Ass and came a-running. It's like Swamp Ass. Did someone say my name? VP's dry out real quick. Mine does not. I haven't used that in days, and it's just flooding. It's actually overly inky. So much so that Sukiyo is sheening, and I usually don't see that much sheen. You can usually pick up a little sheen. Why is it called Swamp Ass again? Because the ink is Sailor. It's one of the Sailor States inks, and it's Georgia. It's Sailor's 50 States, Georgia is Swamp Ass, but it's they made it after the Okefenokee Swamp in southern Georgia, which is just like swampy and sweaty. So it's just called Swamp Ass. No orange. That's true. What's the real name of the pen? I have to look it up. Meaning ended in time for the summoning. Does anyone remember the real name of this pen? I could find it pretty quick. It's a here, y'all look at that real quick. All right, just kidding. All right, let's that's the name of it. Whoops. That's the name of it. Night of 100 Spirits. Live in the South for a summer and you're no swamp ass? Yeah. Sailor Georgia. It's a great color. It's a really good color. It's just like when you live here, it's just, and for what they made the artwork for, like if they would have done something in the mountains or on the ocean, I wouldn't have called it that, but it's a completely swamp ass. It just is. I mean, if you were making an ink for swamp ass, that's what color it would be. And it's a me thing. Like, there's so many ways this could have gone. It just happened to go perfectly for that. Yeah, Southern Georgia's so humid you can drown on dry land. True. Yeah, it's just one of those perfect culmination of like everything that's me. So, Bungubok, Sailor, Wajima Makie, Yokai, Hayaki Yako, Night Parade of 100 Spirits. So yeah, they need to change the art top. I'm gonna put that on my bottle. If you were going to San Fran, what would be your highest priorities? Have I said enough? Jiminy Christmas. Like, seriously? So there's a lot of great stuff. San Francisco's great. I can't go to DC and San Francisco not just because of timing, but because of bank accounts. I know where at least 2 other stickers have ended up among the pen people. Yeah, mine's going on the bottle. I hope in a way those all sales, my road trip to Little Rock in October could be expensive, right? They're just off the charts. As someone who owns a Prospector, these are off the charts. What do we know about Zec pens? I think people are very happy with them so far. I'd probably, I'd pick one up. I like the painted pens. Like I called them out like in the same vein as like Stanford Pen Studio. And I'm liking that stuff, Rose Art pens. I'm liking the embellishments on pens nowadays. What's your tariff selling to England? Who knows? Like, I don't know anything. Go work for Van Ness like the old days? I'm not opposed to it. I've talked about one year, like, kind of getting back into, like, maybe doing a couple little extra shows to work at. So, you have a Swamp Ass sticker and it's awesome. You need to find a good spot at because my water bottle's full. Put it on the back of your pants. My bank quivers at the thought of me attending the Hershey RV show in 2 weeks. That is a bank quivering. Have you used or are you familiar with the Pilot Prera pens? If so, do you like them? I love the Prera, capital L. They are overpriced, is the problem with the Prera. So, if you can find one for like in the $30 range, they're amazing pens. I wouldn't pay like $50 or $60 for one, which is like what some of the new ones are coming out at. So I love, love, love the pen. But, yeah. Someone gifted me old Weekly Plotter inserts Bible size. I'm trying to resist. You can do it. Resist, resist. Yeah, so back on the tariff things, one of the things I don't understand, like for me personally, is like when I ship giveaways stuff, they're all marked as gift and they're lower prices. Like, is it going to be more of a struggle? Like, I don't know. The Prera is a very tiny pen. The Prera is in the category that very few pens land in. It's a standard shaped pen that I post. That one actually works better. Shipping out, I don't know that there is, but like people in the past have like had received customs like bills when I on receipt of free stuff. I mean, I mark them all as gift and do all that stuff, so but still, like I don't want people to have to pay extra. Oh, we're doing this whole y'all. You didn't yell at me to do a giveaway. I'm about to forget. We got all this new stuff. I sold a pen to Ireland. We got surprised VAT and processing fees. Yeah, like it's just so up in the air. Let's do a giveaway. I want to give away that roadie I found yesterday. That was a cool one. If I don't give away this roadie, Atlas is about to have a prayer in teal. I'm thinking about it, but it's 64. Yeah, so the new colors are awesome. So teal, red, white, and yellow. I genuinely have a hard time recommending it for that price. I don't know what else to tell you to buy. It just doesn't feel right. It's a legitimately good pen. You would probably like still be happy with it. Like it's a great pen. I love those new colors too. Just give away the whole bin as a single item. All right. Let's see here. Let's do a giveaway. All right, so yesterday in the Closet of Doom, we pulled some stuff to replenish the Icebox of Happiness. One of the things, I think you're right, Den's pens, like it's on a direct, like, yeah, I feel that. One of the things I found was I think this was a return that I couldn't sell because it was kind of dinged up a little bit, right? Like I'm not going to sell, you can't sell this pen that someone returned for whatever reason and it's kind of dinged and dented, right? But like that's what this pen is for. This pen is made to be used. So it's like the brushed titanium roadie, but here's the kicker. Brian handed some of these. He doesn't do very many of them. If I don't give this away to y'all, I'm going to steal this grip section and put it on my orange one. So this needs to go to one of y'all, and it needs to go to one of y'all now. Because I don't have anything with the grip torching. We sell very few of these. So, but it was used, and it's just freaking sick. So, what better than to give it away? And if I don't give it away, I'm going to steal this grip. Is that a magnetic cap? Yeah. This is the old Shaky Brad gif. If you win, you have the grip that seems neat. You should, nah. Nah, I'm just playing with y'all. I can get it. Actually, I was thinking it probably wouldn't match my pen that well. So yeah, this is a great one. Spoke roadie. All right, exclamation point waffle, exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter, anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win. And you must email me your shipping address if you do. This is a roadie, not the XL, so this is the short one. Comparatively, this is an XL. So this fits the full-size Pentel Energel refill, and this fits the smaller Parker size refill. This should have a Schmidt, but is it? Oh, whoa. Check this out. This has an unreleased spoke gel 0.5 millimeter refill in it. I must have tested this at one point. I'm keeping it. You know you can't have more of these refills. They were a little inconsistent. But Looks good on you, though. Yeah. We'll keep it. Wow. Yeah, $5,000 on eBay. That was one of those things we tested and never... I might have some more of those somewhere. So that's the difference in the short and long. So we'll give this one away later. Wow. Who knew, man? I don't even have one of those refills. I mean, I do, but in a box somewhere. I think I got some of these in black and some of these in blue, and we were just getting inconsistent results with them. You know, it's just like a generic type of refill. But gel ink, 5mm gel ink, but wasn't good enough for us to run with, to feel comfortable running with. I love Brad discovering things in his own house. That's how it was yesterday. I totally noticed like some writing in one of the notebooks that I had that I'd forgotten about. Please. All right, we're definitely going to wrap it up after this giveaway. I am thirsty. I'm out of water. You're worthless while on stream? Me too. Found at least 2 pens. Yeah. Oh, so this was... this was pre-Closet of Doom. We'll do this another day. I found these 3 cases. And they're full of pins. These are all full of pins. I haven't opened them yet. So probably giveaway stuff. We'll look at these tomorrow. Tomorrow I have some unboxing to do. I got my Garage fountain pen. I have the Narwhal Eclipse. I asked them to send me for review. And then we'll look in these. I don't know what's in them. I'm not going to open them today. So that's tomorrow. Here, we'll even put them up here. So that's on tomorrow's agenda. Those are not the lost pins. I promise you. Those are not the lost pins. Hand torch by one of the owners of the company. Brian has achieved gut brûlée status. I'll have to send that to him. I don't think he knows. ATL Dream is second for the playoffs. Okay, I need to check that out. I have not been, like last year I watched the WNBA. For some reason I haven't watched much this year. It's 30 Wes Anderson Mont Blanc pens, right? Excuse me. All right, see you, Thule. Hope you do feel better. This year is fire. I know. I don't know what my schedule has been. Like, why am I not been watching it? Turn into I read all the articles, but I haven't followed much. All right, where are we at here? All right, y'all got about 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Wes Anderson edition Wopex. You know, it's off to a pretty good start. We could make that happen. That's a great project. Is to take the Wopex, add some yellow and red to them. Something to think about. I have some, what are they called? The Posca paint markers. I think I still have some. So... All right, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Exclamation point waffle. Stop it right now. No Wopex. What if I made it a Wes Anderson Wopex though? I think we can do that. That would be a great St. Jude donation thing. No, I love the Wopex hate. I mean, I'm with you, believe me. Poscos are great till they drop 30 seconds later. I don't think I've ever actually used one besides owning them. I think my kids have used them for projects and stuff, but to avoid lawyers, might have to call the WA Wopex something different, like Wes Anderson. Oh, that would be, yeah. What would be the Wopex? What would be the fake Wes Anderson name? Like, that's a pretty good one there. Yeah. Wes Anderson. I like that. That's pretty good. All right, we're going to close this. Oh, yeah. East Andermoon. See? Steve Rushmore. East Andermoon. Les Granderson. I kind of like East Andermoon. Les Ampersand. These are all good. I kind of like East Andermoon, though. All right, let's giveaways closed. Y'all are funny today. All right, let's pick a winner. Inky Biostatistician. Inky Biostatistician. You win. Les Rode. Les Rode. We're getting low on ninjas here. All right. You're there, right? Like, yeah. You're there. You're there. Inky Biostatistician. Yeah, there you are. I knew you're there. You're a sucker for a magnetic cap. Nice. All right. I will mail this out to you. Actually, if you email me right now, I'm shipping this afternoon. After lunch, I'm shipping. So if you wanna get right on that, I will ship it today. If not, I'm shipping probably like Saturday or whatever. This is you. I almost put this back in here where I keep mine because I'm so used to doing that and just popping it back in there. So that ink's a little smudgier because it's gel on these. If you email me right now. That sounds a little more creepy. All right, there we go. Got it. All right. On that note, let's go shard. If you know, you know, chat. I think it's time to shard. We have not sharded in a while, but we are going to shard today. You haven't had your coffee yet? Oh, have fun in San Fran, Dustin. All right, we're going to go hang out with Moco Maid. They're always doing shenanigans, so we'll go see what they're up to. They are sharding, which is the sibling art show. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I'll miss y'all too in San Fran. I'll see you tomorrow though if you're here. Y'all might be traveling though. All right, y'all be good. I'll be back tomorrow 10 a.m. Eastern. We got a lot to do tomorrow, so come hang out, and we will see y'all then. Bye.